Hey, welcome back to youtube.com/snapbolt. My name's Max, and I have a special one here. I am not back for a Pauper League, but I am here for a Pauper Challenge. It's the Sunday Pauper Challenge. Played in a couple of these, done reasonably well. Haven't top 8'd yet, but hopefully we can today. And I'm playing Blue-Red Fairies, which I think is either the best deck or close to that with Flickertron, but honestly I don't really want to play that, but playing Blue-Red Fairies, playing a stock list, except I'm just playing a couple of. Oh, it looks like it's just about to start. Playing a couple of. Oh wow, I just either removed a Pyroblast from my deck. Doesn't matter. I'm already registered. But yeah, a couple of Pyroblast main, just because I think blue red fairies, blue black, and even Tron, it's good against. So as long as we can mostly play against blue decks, we're sort of pre-sideboarded. And then if we play against Stompy or other random stuff, we'll just side these out. We can also always Brainstorm shuffle them away. But yeah, pretty straightforward. Just cut an Abrade and the Dispel for a couple Pyroblasts. And then in the sideboard, I kind of like where the sideboard is at. 3 Gorilla Shamans for Affinity, 2 Dispels for Control or even like Mirrors, kind of when we want those. A couple of Blue Blasts, 3 more Pyroblasts to go up to 5. Seems nice. And then what I'm doing is 2 Swirling Sandstorms and 1 Flame Slash against the Cascade Walls deck, because I think that's going to be reasonably popular, and having a decent amount of sideboard cards against that deck seems good. This is exceptionally good against them, just because it really like kills pretty much their entire board. And then some Cannonades just as sweepers against like Elves and wherever that's good. So here's the deck. Let's just go right into it. It should be fired. Sweet. Okay, round 1 against Bora Sangdiv or Sagdiv. Sagdiv. Let's go on the play. And yeah, easy keep. See if we're against blue. Also, the thing about main deck Pyroblast, which is kind of nice, is the fact that, let's say game 1, I like Ninja and I have like a Mountain up. Opponent is not going to be expecting any type of counterspell. Um, or like I try to resolve a threat. Like I play an Augur with red up and they're like, oh, counterspell it. And then I can counter back with just my 1 red up because I have Pyroblast. Seems pretty nice to me. Hmm. Because it's the challenge and it just started, like we took a couple minutes while I was going over the deck tech. Opponent's not quite here yet. So I'm just going to pause and come back when they're here. All right, well, I was not expecting that, but as you can see, easy round 1. We didn't even cast a spell. Our opponent just didn't show. So kind of unfortunate. Don't get to show round 1, but hey, it's a challenge. I'll take a first round win. I was getting worried because I was like, this has been over 10 minutes. Am I the one timing out? And Magic Online showing me something else, or I don't know what's happening. But it's actually huge because especially with the main deck Pyroblast, you need to win early because you're more likely to play against blue decks as you do well. So I really wanted to win the maybe first 2 matches. But okay, free win. I'll see you for round 2. All right, welcome to round 2 after a thrilling round 1 victory. Let's see what we can do in round 2 here. Let's be on the play. And yeah, keep this hand. This hand looks fine. We can lead Faerie Seer, and then turn 2 we can Brainstorm Fetch Land. Maybe we can find another untapped land, leave up Spellstutter Sprite on turn 2, maybe even turn 2 Ninja. Sounds good. I was fairly close to playing mono blue aggro in this challenge, just because um, you can you have more untapped blue sources. Uh, all your lands are untapped blue sources in that deck, and you have more 1-drops. You play 8 1-drop 1/1 flyings instead of 4. So you're a much more consistent T2 ninja deck. However, you don't get the benefit of having the red permanent removal spells like Skred, Bolt, Abrade, and the sideboard cards of like Pyroblast, Swirling Sandstorm are very, very good. And this deck does play Augur, although Augur is not like an all-star because it misses about 30% of the time in this deck. Um, Augur is still very good. And I know this round just started, but opponent is also not here. So I'm going to do the same thing. Hopefully, our round 2 opponent shows up. I expect they will since we're in the 1-0 bracket. I'll see when they come back. Okay, looks like our opponent's here and they took a couple minutes, but at least looks like we're going to get to play Magic. Faerie Seer. Okay. I mean, these both seem good. I'm gonna go top. This way I can just ninja next turn. Like we were saying, if we find untapped land, we get to ninja on turn 2 on the play. So that's ideal for this deck. Okay, nice. Looks like we're most likely against the mirror. I'm definitely just gonna turn 2 ninja. There's not that many untapped red sources in the deck. They went 1 top, 1 bottom. So it's kind of unlikely that they're even going to be able to go untapped red source, bolt ninja. And then we can Spellstutter Sprite later. Sweet. Decent beginning to the challenge here. Skred is also good, and we have the Pyroblast against a blue deck, so... Ooh, mono blue control? Interesting. Pyroblast, let's go. Let's play Evolving Wilds. I'm just gonna hit. I can crack this later. I don't need to thin or anything. Drawing lands is good. If they try to snap my ninja, I don't think there's anything I can really do about it. I wonder if I'm up against Mill. Feels like I probably am. Desert. Snow-covered island. I guess we'll see. Definitely going to attack. This can't kill it. Yeah, I'd like to draw a card. I'm not going to play Preordain. Just leave out Spellstutter Sprite. I probably will just end of turn Spellstutter Sprite if they don't play a 1-drop. If they are Mill, this may be wrong because I think this deck actually only plays 4 1-drops and 4 Preordains. Wow. So if I attack with Ninja, they can kill it now. So it's actually kind of bad for me. Double Desert can be kind of tough to beat. Just flash this in. Sack this for red. Interesting, interesting. All right, let's Preordain looking for lands. Oh wow, Pyroblast is really good, but again, I think I just really want to hit lands. Okay, nice. I can also just like wait and like deploy more threats to try to overwhelm these deserts. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I don't really want to just attack just Ninja into this and then draw the 1 card but have them be able to kill Ninja right now. Alright, I mean, these both seem good. Maybe I don't need Island now. I just need more gas now. Now I can counter pretty much anything with Spellstutter Sprite, and I'm drawing another Spellstutter Sprite. Frantic Inventory, draw 1. Yeah, I'll let that resolve. So I'm almost positive they're Mill at this point. I think I do Brainstorm just to draw more cards. Okay. This is actually interesting because I can set up an Augur here. And I can shuffle, oh no, I can't shuffle 1 card away. So I can just put back Brainstorm Island and go to my turn, draw Island, play it, play Augur, and then I'm guaranteed to at least hit Brainstorm. Yep. So you want to set up your Augurs like that a fair amount with this deck. And I think I just continue to wait. I think I'm pretty favored at this point. I can start attacking with Augur. eventually when I get a bigger board presence, I can attack with all and get in damage. Transmute Muddle, sure. They're probably gonna get Frantic Inventory. That's fine. I can get rid of this Skred at some point. I don't think now I'm pretty positive they're mill now, and I don't think this deck has any creatures, so I don't think Skred has any targets. Brainstorm, so put back Skred. I can fall from favor my own creature, but I think I'd rather just like leave up a bunch of counterspells for now. I do want to cycle Ash Barrens, and I think I want everything else in my hand. So let's just do this. I think I get another island. All right, I'm actually going to play island. This way I have double Spellstutter up after this Augur. Counterspell is huge. Nice. I can't quite start attacking with these yet, especially not the fairies. But now I have 4 counterspells in hand. I can start countering their frantic inventories if I want. Okay, just gonna untap. 6 mana up. Do I need 7 mana up? I think it doesn't hurt. I don't need to play this Evolving Wilds yet. I wonder if they even have green mana for fogs, or if they're just mono blue. I mean, I guess they technically still could be mono blue control, but I doubt it. AK, just draw 1. That's fine. Frantic inventory now. Draw 2. I kind of feel like maybe I should just let this resolve. And just counter spells that actually matter. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. Maybe if they frantic inventory it again to draw 3, I might counter that, but I'll let them draw 2. Bonder's Ornament. That is a green source. I think I just go to Spellstutter Sprite that. I think that actually does matter. Okay. I wonder if I start attacking with all? No, because I need to at least have this Spellstutter up, so I can't attack with my fairies yet. And I don't want to just give them a free kill on Ninja, I don't think. Okay, they discard Moment's Peace, so they are mill. So if I attack with all, they take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 down to 6. And then next turn they would take potentially 6, so that might be lethal. I have a bunch of counterspells too. But if they kill double fairy, then I get to draw again next turn. Alright, I think now is time. So they can kill 2 of my fairies, sure. I get to draw though. And then this also uses their mana. Oh, we draw Counterspell, nice. Yeah, they're killing Ninja, so this is perfect. Because now I can end of turn Spellstutter Sprite, and then I have Lethal. And I can just counter any fog that they play. So even if they play Forest here, I just have like triple counter up to counter fog. AK draw 2. See, this is I'm gonna let that resolve because they only have so much mana. So I can just counter like the spells that actually have an impact on the game. Like, yeah, they can draw as many cards as they want. As long as I counter the spells that matter, I have enough counters to fight over anything they can do, I think. Oh, they gain 1 life? Oh no! Oh no! Okay. I still have a million counters up, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Their deserts are tapped now too. I don't think I need to Spellstutter Sprite. The only benefit is if I draw exactly Ninja, then I'm gonna have wanted to have Spellstutter Sprite in play because then it's lethal. But I think I'd rather just save it for a counterspell at this point. I was gonna say now the opponent might be able to stabilize, but they still need to fight over like a million counterspells that we have. Ash Barrens, sure. So they go to 2. Wasn't thinking about the gain 1 potential, but oops, meant to play that. Still shouldn't matter. 7 mana is enough to play all these. Frantic Inventory, draw 4. Resolves. Okay. So they can play like Fog plus. Okay, they're playing more spells. I don't think they can beat Quad Counterspell. Stream of Thought. Not replicated. Sure. That's fine. They can shuffle stuff back into their deck. Again, they can only play so many spells, and we have a million counter spells. Oh, Weather the Storm. Okay, so now I can think about countering some of these copies of Weather, and I'm actually going to do that. So let's go Spellstutter Sprite, counter one of the copies. They can flashback Moment's Peace or play one counterspell. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I can let one of them resolve. I'll counterspell one of the copies. And then I'll go counterspell plus Pyroblast on the Moment's Peace. Forgot about, oh, another Weather. Oh no. I just got so ultra punished. Now I might lose. Damn. That sucked. Oh no, I thought there was no way I could lose, and now I'm like really far behind. Oh no. I should have maybe just countered some of the draw spells, but I didn't. They're at a million life now because I like spent all my counter spells. God damn. That was brutal. Really, really brutal. And I don't have the Monarch as well. Now they're just going to Stream of Thought replicate me at some point. Oh, they have, I didn't even realize they had Triple Desert. I didn't see them play that. Punished. Guess I just got a little bit on tilt there from those Weather the Storms. Can't believe I ever just forgot that they play 4 of that card. Bottom, top. Go. Still think this matchup is pretty reasonable for us. Yep. Yeah, I'm wrecked. Now they have just too many deserts out. And with Stream of Thought, they can just, yeah, cast it with Replicate. Oh, man. I'll try to fight through, but it's not looking good. I was so close. I was just 1 damage off. They also have a million Moment's Peace in the yard. Just Brainstorm now. Might be wrong. All right. Now I can kind of reset the top of my library by ninjing the Augur. So I'm going to do that. So they get to kill Ninja. I guess I have to draw a Skred, sure. I guess they could have even Moment's Peace there. I'm pretty sure I can't win now. Maybe they'll go for like a non-lethal Stream of Thought. Another weather. Yeah. Brutal. I only have 20 cards left as well, so that's not that much. I do have quad counter up, but I don't think that really matters too much. Okay, let's just do this. Maybe I should have tapped 3 islands. I'll just discard a Skred here. It doesn't do anything. Frantic inventory. Maybe I have to start fighting over these now. They go counter. And then they're probably going to play. Oh no, all the weathers are already in the yard. Okay, no more weather the storms for the opponent. Another Arcane Denial. Targeting Counterspell. Alright, I'll let that resolve. Let that resolve. And I'll just let this resolve too. Maybe I'm supposed to counter it, but yeah, they just chain these together. That's the problem. Now they're just gonna probably cast a huge Stream of Life. I don't know. Probably should have countered the last one. Okay. I think we're dead. I think I will draw 2. I've good sideboard. Oh, I can choose draw up to 2. I could have drawn 1. I'll draw 2. Maybe they don't have a Stream of Thought. I think that a lot of times they only play 3. Wonder if I could have played around the weather. I mean, I did totally forget about it, but I wonder if I could have played around it. There's Stream of Thought. Is it replicated 1 time or replicate twice? So I go down to 2 cards. They're at 30. I can't counter anything. All right, I'm dead. I go down to 4 cards in library, but I can't deal 30 damage. All right, brutal. We get to at least go up to 5 Pyroblasts and 2 Dispels. And all these can come out. Just leaving the Fall from Favors to play on my own creatures. I don't think I need anything else. I think pretty easy sideboard. Could I have played more aggressive at any time either? I could have flashed in a Spellstutter Sprite, maybe one turn that I didn't. The gain 1 off the land was just so brutal, because otherwise I go flash in Spellstutter and attack for lethal. I even had T2 Ninja there. They just had multiple deserts. Desert is pretty brutal against this deck, where if you're mono blue, Spire Golem is nice against that. They can't really do anything against Spire Golem. But I think this is where I want to be. Having the 2 bolt isn't, they're not that great, but they provide a little bit of reach. Maybe they have some creature, but yeah, the 5 Pyroblast, definitely where I want to be. Keeping the fall from favors. Just like all these cards on the sideboard aren't good. Like, I guess I could bring in Gorilla Shaman just as a 1/1, but that seems bad. Alright, let's go game 2. Alright, game 2. I think I keep this hand. I don't have any pressure though, but I can just try to counter everything they do. I think I learned my lesson from the last game and I want to just counter their draw spells. Maybe if I had just taken that line, it would have been better. Ooh, interesting. I can go top to make sure I hit on the Pyroblast, because next turn I can just jam Augur. I think that's actually good enough. It's not lands, but... Oh no, next turn I'm drawing Pyroblast. That was maybe wrong, but is what it is at this point. I think another counterspell is what I want. I don't even have a red source yet. I think I do not Brainstorm. I don't want to get Brainstorm locked, and I probably want to just leave up Counterspell. Maybe next turn I go for Brainstorm. All right, let's go for Faerie Seer into Brainstorm. See if this resolves. Just Counterspell. Brainstorm. And we miss on lands. Jesus. Fall from favor, Bolt. Guess this is a way to lose. Simic Growth Chamber, sure. Faerie Seer into Preordain. Arcane Denial, okay. Bottom top. I don't think I'm playing a fall from favor. At the beginning of the next upkeep, I get to draw 2. I don't like Arcane Denial that much. I know this deck always plays it, but I don't know if it's good. Like, allowing me to just draw 2 there is pretty crazy to me. Preordain, I'll let resolve. Maybe should have just gone for Pyroblast because I have like infinite and I only have the 1 red. Let's just go for Bolt. That's all it does. I'm gonna ninja this. I know I should leave up Pyroblast, but I also want to Brainstorm to try to hit lands. Okay. A Moment's Peace, I'll Brainstorm. We did hit land, so that's good. I could put back counter just to make sure next turn when I play Augur I hit. So I go down to 8 cards and then I play land, so I'm good. Don't have to discard. Feeling decent here. Weather the Storm could get us again. All right, let's go land, attack. See if they go Moment's Peace. All right, I'll let that resolve. I might even have to discard if I draw anyway. I'll Pyroblast this. I hit Counterspell. Ooh, Dispel. I like that better than Counterspell. Most of their stuff that matters is instants. Next turn I can put another ninja in, no second desert. Okay, nice. Land? Not quite. Not bad though. Then I'll ninja. Moment's Peace. I'll dispel it. Might even just replay Augur here. Did I play a land this turn? No. How do I want to play this turn out? Getting Augur down seems decent. But I think what I'm gonna do instead is I'm just gonna go cycle this for mountain, play mountain, pass. Because then I can counter draw spells here. I'm just gonna try to counter this actually. No, I could get Weather the Stormed, I guess. One card top, one bottom. AK, draw one, sure. So they can still play a pretty big Weather. Stream of Thought, non-replicated. I feel like they're gonna go for Weather here. So if I Pyroblast, then that's just one more copy of Weather that they get. Just let this resolve. The deserts is really actually what like crushes me. Okay, no Weather as of right now. That's good. No, they do have it. Okay. So they gain 12. But now they only have 2 cards in hand. So now maybe I actually can just like counter everything they do. As long as they don't draw like another desert exactly, might be okay. Yes. Yes. So I can play Augur or Faerie Seer. I think I like playing Faerie Seer. Just having a bunch of Pyroblasts up, bottom, top. And then just go to discard. I think I'm just going to discard Fall from Favor. I don't even think I want to play that ever. Opponent with only 3 cards in hand, and like I said, only 1 desert is huge. Spellstutter Sprite is nice as well. 5, 6, 7, 8 mana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so I can go attack with the ninjas, and then play Augur and still have quad counterspell up. Tangle. Yeah, I'm not gonna let that happen. Just tap like this. Counter the Tangle. Draw. Draw. Land. I'm just gonna do this. Bolt you, go. Next turn I can do a funny play of after something's deals damage, I believe it's still attacking. So I think I can still ninjutsu after damage, right? Maybe not. Maybe it doesn't work for ninjutsu, because I know there's a Knight of the Reliquary trick where you can untap it with Maze of Ith. I don't know if I can do that trick here. Maybe it's not worth, and I just hit with Ninja rather than Spellstutter Sprite and lose my Faerie Seer. Okay, I'm gonna do that. Attack with everything. Flashback Moment's Peace. Counterspell. Pyroblast this. Counter that. And then before blocks. Get my Spellstutter back. Maybe I shouldn't have attacked with Faerie Seer, but I think it's fine. Okay, they kill that, sure. Now I just want to pass the turn. I already played a land. I'll just discard this. I also got to watch out for my time. Stream of Thought replicated. Sure. They just mill me for 8. So they're probably just going to go for a Weather the Storm here. This spell is good, actually. Moments Piece. That should do it. Only 10 cards left in library, so not many. Whew. Again, I know Fall from Favor is not great, but I think it's better than everything else. I do not want to lose this matchup. I also have to try to play relatively quickly, so I might talk a little less in game 3, but I like this build. I'll see you in game 3. All right, game 3. I keep this hand. Again, only 7 minutes, so I gotta play fast. They mulligan to 6. Preordain. I'm gonna lead Terramorphic. I'm gonna get Mountain, and then I'm gonna untap and play Island Augur. Still think that's right. Just get my red source down. That way if I find Pyroblasts, they're better. Don't need counter right away. Just frantic inventory now. Interesting. Augur miss. Any order, go ahead. Now we want to draw Ninja. Oh, Bonder's Ornament? Sure. They can start drawing with that. Okay. I'm actually gonna play the Fall from Favor. It's a little weird, but they can't take the Monarchy back anyway, and I want to just draw like infinite gas. I don't know if I need to leave up Counterspell on this next turn anyway. It can be bad to draw extra cards against that deck because you mill faster, but if I stop them from doing their thing, so they draw 2, it's not good. And that's decent for me. AK for draw 1. Okay. Bolt. All right, let's just start by attacking. I think I'm just playing Faerie Seer and Evolving Wilds, so I think I want to go Evolving Wilds, Island, Faerie Seer, leave up Spellstutter Sprite. Faerie Seer is nice with the Monarchy. Another Faerie Seer. Bottom, top. Go ahead. I'm gonna end of turn Bolt and plus Ash Barrens if I don't need to counter anything. AK for draw 2. Just gonna try to Spellstutter this. Arcane Denial. Okay. That's fine. Preordain, got it. I still have 6 minutes, so I do have enough time, but I need to get something else going here, like a ninja or something. I think I want to draw. I'll draw 2. They draw 1. I could Brainstorm. I actually don't really want to, though. I'm just going to go basic land cycling, get island, play island, hit. Maybe this was wrong because now I might have to discard. I should have bolted them. Could just discard Brainstorm actually. Surprisingly, I like this because now I still have double counter up. May have played that turn wrong, but I really can't take too much time. Evolving Wilds. I'll just go Mountain, attack with just Augur, bolt you. And then draw a card. I still have 5 Pyroblast left in my deck to draw. Spellstutter's good. I'll try to Spellstutter this. Arcane Denial. Just try to dispel that. I think I just fight over everything here. So let's let this resolve. I could let Arcane Denial resolve as well to draw more cards, but I think I'd rather not. I guess they could still have Weather the Storm or another counterspell here. It looks like they don't. Nice. I like picking a fight there. Weather the Storm. That's brutal. That's going to be tough to win. They got 37. Not like this. Stream of Thought not replicated. Okay. What do they shuffle back in? Doesn't even really tell me. Okay. Pyroblast. Okay. Just attack for 1. And see if I can somehow get there. Augur, sure. They only have 1 card in hand. Maybe I should have left the Abrade in for this over like just something bad like Bolt. Maybe Abrade is better because it kills this. Yeah, again, opponent only has 2 cards. Maybe I can come back here. Just start chipping away. Ninja? Spellstutter. That's something. Let's go Preordain. Not sure if I'm even supposed to Preordain here. Bottom. Brainstorm's not good. Form. Oh, just draw. Okay. I think I just bolt the opponent right now. Essentially counter 1 copy of that Storm 7, Weather the Storm. They're going to draw now. Interesting. Growth Chamber, bouncing it. Oh, a Thornwood just to gain 1. Sure. Sure. Fall from favor doesn't do anything. That Bonder's Ornament might be able to get them there. Moment's Peace. Just Spellstutter that. At some point soon I can start attacking with all. I think they milled 1 of my ninjas. Why are they drawing on their turn? Oh, maybe they want to hit desert, so they can start playing out more deserts. Dispel. Okay, Dispel is good. Three and a half minutes on my clock. Almost 7 for the opponent. Impulse. I think I'll actually just Spellstutter this. Just get my Spellstutter down. And then I don't have to discard as well, although it doesn't really matter. This Fall from Favor literally doesn't do anything. Alright, Preordain's fine. Another Weather the Storm is going to be brutal. Draw, sure. They play Forest, okay. I think I start attacking with all now. I know they're still at 30. Counterspell. Maybe I'll start attacking with all next turn. I have 20 cards left in library. Frantic inventory for draw 2. Counter that. AK for draw 2. Counter that. Just use my Pyroblast now because my counter spells can counter green cards. Dispel this. Opponent back down to 2 cards. We draw another Fall from Favor. Okay. No desert would be nice. Okay, Thornwood Falls is fine. You can just ignore these, like I said. 19 cards in library for us. It's not many. They can take out 1 Spellstutter per turn. Flashback Moments Piece. Counter. Tangle. Counter. Counter. What a silly matchup this is. Oh, they didn't use desert, they misclicked. Oh no, they didn't. They can end of combat. Okay. Preordain, sure. 2 cards in hand for the opponent. Preordain, sure. I was potentially supposed to just counter that, as funny as that is, but maybe they're going to keep like a fog on top. They can draw with Bonder's Ornament. They do. They put 2 on top. Impulse, sure. No weather, please. I don't think I can beat a second one. AK. Draw 4. Can't allow. Oh, I can't allow that. No, not weather. No. They only have 1 card, but they're at too much life now, I think. I just don't think I can even produce enough damage. Sucks. Still think this matchup's pretty good for us. I think I just probably misplayed game 1 a little bit. Maybe we can still get there, though. I just don't think I can do enough damage, like I said. Oh, maybe I'm not supposed to draw off Ninja. I think I'm actually not. I think I can't draw off Ninja anymore. They're going to draw for Ornament. Yeah, being able to kill this would be huge. Maybe for even like a Fall from Favor. I should have had a Braid. Right, not going to Brainstorm. They got attack. Opponent at 31. think I actually do need to draw. Okay, another ninja is perfect. Now I probably need to not draw with ninjas. Bottom, bottom. I don't need to draw more cards. 9 cards left. Another ninja. Okay. I can ninja back both of my Faerie Seers. They're going to draw. They're at 26. We're getting there. Minute and 20 left on my clock. All right, let's attack all. After blocks, ninja, ninja. Spellstutter this. Oh, I actually can't. I can't counter the flashback here. Ninja that. Ninja that. Oh man, that took 20 seconds. I have to let that resolve. Scry 2. Bottom, bottom. 8 cards left. I don't think I have anything left. Ah, that's game. I can just play a stream of thought here. I also just F6 just for time reasons. They have 3 cards in the end. Oh, Tangle. Jeez. Now we're just going to die to milling. They're at 44. 20 seconds left. It's like lagging, so it takes some time. Even if I F6, I have to respond to that. I'm timed out. Oh, I had 0. Oh, did I draw off ninjas? Oh no, I chose not to use. I just milled out anyway and ran out of time. Damn, that was brutal. That was a rough match. GG's opponent. They played well. They played a little faster than I did. I misplayed game 1 just because of Weather the Storm. That's a sweet deck. I feel like still the matchup's reasonable for us, but we weren't quite able to get there, and we were the last match to finish. So let's go 1-1. Let's go round 3. All right. After that grueling round 2 loss, round 3 here against AA Wrong. I'm actually going to keep this hand just because we have a bad Preordain in this Faerie Seer, so we can Faerie Seer, try to hit land in the top 3, and then if we hit untapped land, we can turn to Ninja, and we have like good spells to back it up after that. So I think this hand actually looks great. We just also weren't, just because the way game 1 played out, I let them draw like a million cards, and I think I should have just like, once they started like accumulating knowledge and frantic inventory for like 2 or 3, I should have just been countering those because of Weather the Storm. I mean, maybe they would have been able to get there anyway, but I was like, oh, I can just counter like anything that matters, but I actually could not counter Weather the Storm. So that was just a punt. Which I think is why that deck is better now, because again, okay, well, this is actually good. I would say I want the Skred, but I think I just need to try to draw a mountain and then try to draw more lands. So I don't think I want to draw the Skred. Even though it would be a decent draw, most likely, um, I don't think I want to try to draw Skred. See if our opponent leads island. How often do opponents in Pauper lead island? Oh, okay. Looks like we might be up against Stompy. Or maybe some type of land destruction deck. I could just Abrade the Arbor Elf right now, because the 3-drops in that deck are really important. But I think also just drawing a card with Ninja right here and then threatening to draw again next turn is better. Like, even if they go, like, Thermokarst my Mountain or something, I think getting down the Ninja and then drawing a card this turn, then drawing a card off Ninja next turn, and getting in for more damage, all that, is just better than just killing the Arbor Elf and delaying for a turn. Drawing the Skred would have been decent as well. Alright, it's Ninja. We draw. Yes. I could have also conceded the last game a little bit earlier, especially after that last Weather the Storm they played, but I think it's a good rule, especially when playing in stuff like challenges. Like, there's been a lot of times where I'm like playing a game and I'm like, oh, I can concede this. Like when they played the first Weather and went up to like almost 40 life. Yeah, I could have conceded. I was probably going to lose, but I wasn't 100% to lose. Okay, Bolt. Wasn't really expecting Mountain Bolt, but yeah, my point still stands. I don't think you want to like concede too quickly. I drew Counterspell. It's not ideal. I'm gonna get a little greedy and just go for Brainstorm here. Try to draw Island. Oh no, no. Oh man. That was pretty much the worst thing that could have happened. We didn't draw a land and we didn't draw a red 1-drop. Man. They're not the blue version, it looks like. It looks like they're just the straight red-green land destruction version. So now they're gonna like Thermokarst my island. Oh my god. I can't play a spell for like 3 turns. I think I'm just dead. That feels pretty bad. I felt like I did like pretty much everything I could to draw more lands. I was like bottoming lands, I ninja'd, but then they had the bolt into the land destruction and I got Brainstorm locked. Alright, brutal. Okay, we don't want these. I think they have enough red spells where Hydroblast is reasonable. Swirling Sandstorm kills most of their things. Let's see if I can look up like exactly what list my opponent's on, get some more information. All right. I don't think that this is like unfair to do. I think anybody can and should do this if you're playing in online events. You just like look up the opponent's name and then see what list they've been playing. It looks like they play in a lot of challenges. They got 27th in this challenge on December 27th, which is just a couple days ago, and they're on this deck. So this is most likely really close to their exact list. So they're bringing in 4 red blasts and probably some cannonades versus me. So they're bringing in probably a lot of red spells. So I definitely want the Hydroblasts. Okay. I can just do Pyroblast for Hydroblasts and just call it a day. While Swirling Sandstorm kills their creatures, I don't think that's exactly where I want to be. I can bring in like Dispel and the fact that they might have They might bring in up to 7 instants. And they have Bolt. But I think everything else in my deck is pretty reasonable. I could also bring in Flame Slash to kill like Arbor Elf and stuff, but I think I like it just like this. I think Hydroblast is good enough. Because it can also counter Boarding Party. Alright, this hand looks great. You want to keep hands also with a fair amount of lands in this matchup, just because they're going to kill some of your lands. I think I just bottom because next turn I'm going to Ninja, and I want to draw lands. Even though I already have lands, I want to draw more. Alright, I'm going to go for the Ninja again. They don't have that many untapped red sources, and I can't really protect the Ninja anyway, so let's go for the same line and hopefully not get as wrecked this game. I was going to say maybe I shouldn't have played Mountain because they can kill that, but I don't know if they even will. They might just kill Island. Do they have the Bolt? Looks like they might have Thermokarst here. Or is this Bolt? No, this has got to be Thermokarst. Oh. No, it looks like Bolt. Alright, now I have to go Abrade this plus Faerie Seer. I guess I can also just go Fall from Favor this, but I think I like Abrade plus Faerie Seer better. I do get the Monarch. But then next turn I can Ninja if I Faerie Seer as well, and I can Fall from Favor like a Dino or something bigger. So it's Faerie Seer, bottom, top, Abrade this. It's kind of bad if they play Bonder's Ornament, but I like this position. Also, drawing another Ninja seems reasonable. I'm able to like Ninja back this Faerie Seer and then replay Faerie Seer, and then set up for another Ninja on the following turn. That seems like a good way to take over this game. They didn't have Bolt last turn, or they had the Bolt last turn, but I don't know if they're going to have more Bolts. I guess they could have Pyroblasts as well. This looks like an Acid Moss to me. Yeah. Acid Moss my Mountain. It's fine. Let's just go attack, Ninja, Island, replay Faerie Seer. Bolt is fine. Another Faerie Seer and a Blue Blast. So they could Boarding Party next turn. I think I want Blue Blast. I think I don't want Faerie Seer. I guess a Fiery Cannonade would be annoying here. Yeah, they can Boarding Party. Oh, they have Cannonade. That's brutal. Thing is, if I get Mountain and they kill Mountain, it's pretty bad for me. I could play Ash Barrens, play Ninja. It's kind of a weird line, but I think I have to do it. I feel like they have Boarding Party the way they tapped this to start and then decided not to. Yeah. Okay, well, I can kill this or Fall from Favor it. And they only have one card left. Skred that I can't cast yet. I guess I attack first because I want to see what I draw. Although I'm going to Fall from Favor this almost certainly. Fall from Favor this. Do I Faerie Seer or do I leave up Blue Blast? I think with only one card in hand from the opponent, I go for this. I think this is actually a top here. Even if they have, like I said, another Boarding Party, I get to go block it. Yeah, it looks like they do have it. Fierce Empath, get Dino. That's really annoying, actually. Let's block it. Preordain. Bottom top. Brainstorm. All right. This is pretty good. So I can put back a land. Cycle Ash Barrens, get Mountain. Wait, what did they? Oh, they got Dino. Let's attack. I think they're gonna block. They might not block to try to take back Monarchy, which would be fine with me. Then I can go like Bolt this, Blue Blast this, and then Skred the Dino on my next turn if I draw a land. So if they don't block here, it's actually fine with me. All right. This is fine with me too. All right, I draw land. That's good. That means I can for sure shred the Dino. Okay. Now I can also bolt the boarding party and save the Blue Blast for another red spell. So this is almost assuredly just going to be Dino here. Oh, Sprawl first. It's fine. Into Dino. Let's see what they hit off the Cascade. No, I was like, as long as they don't hit boarding party. Into Blue Blast. Oh no. God damn. Okay, so I have to let, or into Red Blast. I have to let Red Blast resolve. And then I have to counter this. Then bolt this, then Skred Dino. I still am going to be able to retain the Monarch. And then kill this, and then counter their next plays. And I've dealt with a lot of their Cascaders. Okay, land, so I have 5 snow permanents. Skred this. And I can't actually play Ninja because I need to leave up Counterspell. But next turn I could play Ninja and leave up Counterspell. Another Dino. What is this? Did they tap wrong? They have 8 mana? Yeah, this is Dino. Into a wild growth effect? Okay, nice. So I let that resolve. Oh, I should have countered first. I don't think it's too relevant. Okay, nice. Another counterspell. Perfect draw. Hardcast Ninja. Leave up counter. And looks like we might have stabilized here. Cannonade to 0 cards in hand. I could just let this resolve, win the long game by countering their next thing. If they don't have exactly a good draw next turn, it's probably better to just counter this. So I have to fade like 1 good draw step from the opponent. If they like draw boarding party or Dino, it's bad for me. If they draw like land destruction or just like something random like that, I guess this is fine. Preordain, bottom top. Augur, miss. That's brutal. Land and draw for Monarch. Counterspell, nice. Good draw, good draw. This matchup's like fairly close. I don't know why you wouldn't play blue for at least Muldrifter. Preordain. Can I find Ninja? Not quite. Is Faerie Seer good enough? And or Brainstorm? I think I can just bottom both. They can just draw better than that. Yeah, Ninja, or Augur, not Ninja. Wow. Yep. I mean, you miss on these a lot. I knew they would bring in red blasts and cannonades. Oh, red blast, the fall from favor? Yeah, no thanks. Just counter that. And then I still have counterspell up, which is great. Missing on both augurs was bad, but I think we got it now. Boarding party? Or, oh, acid moss my mountain. That's fine. It's kind of annoying if I need my red. Oh, that was my second red source. Maybe that wasn't fine. Bottom, top. But now I can counter any 2-drop with or less with Spellstutter and counterspell any other spell. So looking good. Can't ever cast those Skreds again this game. I was like about to add a third red source in like a Swiftwater Cliffs or whatever the card is called, the blue-red land, but I did not. Let's go Brainstorm. Put back Skred. Cycle this. Get Island. Play Faerie Seer. And now I'm really, really well set up. Bottom, top. Nice. Now just going through the motions at this point. We just were able to control the monarchy well enough. Just barely. Actually still like not countering this. I just don't think it's that relevant. Alright, boarding party into acid moss. Sure. So I just counterspell the boarding party. And then I let acid moss resolve. I don't think that does anything. Let's just lead Augur. I guess I'll take a Skred. No, that's not really relevant. And then even if they play something good, I can just flash in multiple Spellstutter Sprites as well, just to get more pressure. They're at 3. All right. Whew. We got him. We got him. Definitely like the blue blasts. Yeah, I wonder if I want Dispel because it counters red blast, bolt, and fiery cannonade. Like, what would I not want? The thing is, everything in the deck is pretty good. I guess Spellstutter Sprite isn't that great. It doesn't counter that much stuff. But it's still just such a good card. I've like never cited out Spellstutter Sprite before, especially when it can counter like the red blasts itself. Fall from favor seems good. Abrade seems really good. All right, let's just not do the dispels. All right, AA wrong. What you got? They're going to be on the play. 0 land, please deck. And this deck doesn't seem like it should be that consistent, but they keep 7. All right, this I have to keep. It's not great. I think I can just put a Brainstorm back. I have a couple ways I can play this out. I can turn one island Brainstorm and shuffle. But I think what I'm going to do is turn one island Preordain. I might just play like a Thermokarst next turn. I want to find more lands. and more pressure. Opponent with 5 cards in hand. They kept a 7, so that's kind of rough for me. Especially just considering I'm on the mull. Can I top both of these? I think I can. Hydroblast is good just because I can like counter like a relevant spell, like either a boarding party or a red blast for only 1 mana, which might be nice. Oh, Bonder's Ornament. Okay. Now I'm going to go Island Go, leaving up the Spellstutter that I'm going to hopefully be able to flash in to get my ninja going. Oh, basic land cycling. I was like, oh, is it something I can counter? There's Mountain, sure. Maybe I have to just go Brainstorm, cycle Ash Barrens end of turn though. Rather than trying to go for the Spellstutter into like bolts and stuff. Alright, let's do this. Brainstorm. I can put back Ash Barrens, Evolving Wilds, and just keep 2 of the lands. Yeah, and then I go cycle Ash Barrens for Mountain, but I might keep the Mountain in hand to play around land destruction, play Island. Okay, this is fine. Brainstorm wasn't the best draw there because I got rid of all my other shuffle effects, but this is still looking reasonable. I guess I can draw a card here. That's annoying. But now I can go for Spellstutter because I have Hydroblast up as well. Maybe they're going to tap out for something. Sprawl. Okay, I'm going to Spellstutter this. Because I might be able to walk them out of like casting whatever they want to cast this turn because they were banking on this resolving. Try to Hydroblast that. Counter that. Perfect. This is all going according to plan. Let's go Mountain. Attack and Ninja. Then draw. Skred is good. Sweet. Might even weirdly just fire off a couple Brainstorms or even just run out Spellstutter Sprite. Alright, Dino, not boarding party, please. Okay, Fearsome Path is actually good because they can get another Dino. Let's see what they get. Yeah, Dino. I think firing off the Brainstorm is better. Make sure I hit lands. Okay, nice. These Skreds are actually good. So I can go put back Spellstutter, because they have a lot of expensive cards in their deck. So Spellstutter a lot of times doesn't counter that much. And then I can cycle this, get Mountain, and then I can Skred this and Skred the next Dino too. So Skred is like, that's why Skred is so good, so much better than Bolt, because it can deal with big stuff from red, which is really nice. All right, they block, that makes sense. I can deal with this next Dino, which they're almost 100% just going to play here. Okay. Red Blast. Okay, so I can Spellstutter the Red Blast, Skred the Dino, and Brainstorm end of turn. Maybe I don't even Brainstorm end of turn. I can just untap and Brainstorm after drawing. Oh, I think it's good to Brainstorm now because I have another Brainstorm. Okay. I think I put back Brainstorm last, that way I can bottom it with a Preordain. Yeah, like that. Alright, Preordain bottom the Brainstorm. Abrade would be nice. Looks like we're starting to stabilize, especially with this counterspell in hand. Do I want another land? Another land is actually good. Brainstorm's not bad either, but I'm going to attack, draw, now that I don't know the top, and then Preordain afterwards. Gets me a little bit deeper in the deck, most likely. Ooh, another ninja is good. Bottom of the land, top the ninja, pass the turn. Then counterspell anything big that they do. Yeah, that's fine. Boarding party? Into what? Wild growth, nice. This is where the deck can kind of falter. If you cascade into these 1-drops, then it's not always good enough. A red blast here would be really bad, but I can still beat that. All right, they have it. Oh, they have bolt. Okay. That's actually fine, because now I get to ninja back this Spellstutter, which is really nice. Another counterspell. Just gonna sack now, just to thin a little bit. Yeah, I'm supposed to tap like this because now I have Spellstutter and counter up. Augur. Let's jam. I keep missing. I mean, I know you miss a lot, but I think I've missed on the last 3 Augurs, or maybe I hit 1 Skred somewhere in there. What is this? Draw? I guess if they get enough mana and they're able to start drawing a bunch off Bonder's Ornament, that might be good enough. Let's see how much time is left. 11 matches. 28 minutes elapsed. Okay, so they draw. That's fine. Means it's less likely they can play something impactful this turn, especially through a counterspell. So that's nice. I think I let this resolve, especially considering I have the second mountain. I want to save counterspell for something that really matters. I don't need the red as much anymore. Another ninja? Wow. Okay, I guess that makes sense that they play this now because then I can't attack with Spellstutter Sprite. This has been a sweet match. Fall from favor. Okay, I'm not going to play that on my own creature because if they play something big, I might want to just fall from favor that. And I want to leave counter up. They're going to draw. They have to draw pretty well. Get out of this soon. Boarding party into Arbor Elf. Sure. Let's counter this. Then I'll probably fall from favor the Arbor Elf just so they don't have infinite mana, and I get the Monarch, get to get in there, all that. Ooh, another ninja. Now do I want to even fall from favor? 3, 4, 5, and then I'll have 2 mana left. I feel like, let's see, I have 7 mana and this costs 5 mana, so I'll still have Spellstutter up. I think actually I still do want to do this. I think it's worth. I'll still have at least Spellstutter up. I guess I could have bounced the Augur there as well, but I think this is better. Playing around like more Pyroblasts. Abrade, nice, that's huge. I can kill this next turn. They draw, resolves. Now they're kind of in the spot where even if they play good stuff, like a big guy, I might have enough to just kill them. Okay, so they get one of my ninjas. But I guess they're not dead yet because I have 4 power. But if I draw a bolt, they're dead. Or ninja. Um, Even though it's not lethal, I think it's good enough. And then I'll just Abrade this so they can't draw an extra card next turn. Counterspell? Augur. They're at 1. And I can counter any 3-drop or less. So even if they like, let's say Dino into Boarding Party. If they Dino into Boarding Party into Cannonade, I would lose. But now I can just counter this and then they're dead on board. Because they have no cards left. Nice. That was a good match. That deck is cool. That deck's fun. I think it's better with blue because you really do want to draw as many cards as possible. The bolts actually seem pretty nice. Having some removal in that deck seems good. I think I'm going to play another league with a deck like that. Maybe play some Skreds, like just a couple of Skreds or something, and play blue. So nice. We're 2-1 now, and I'll see you in round 4. We're getting Swift Warkite 2. I looked up their name as well, and they were playing Boggles in a previous challenge. Keep his hand. They might be able to just Boggles might be able to just get us with this hand, but we might be okay. Counterspell Ninja. I think second Ninja might be asking a little much. It's just a little clunky, but Counterspell. Maybe I just need to draw lands. Counterspell seems good. Next turn I can Augur, and then the turn after that, Ninja, and then have Counterspell up. Or if they don't play, I can also just like pass the turn with Spellstutter up and hope to get something. Ooh, oh, they're playing Walls. Interesting. All right, well now I'm definitely going to just leave up Spellstutter. Because if they go for another 1-drop, I'll just snap Spellstutter it, and then I'll be able to get in with flying with Spellstutter as well. I'd rather them be on Cascade Walls than this is a snap Spellstutter Sprite. Core Range is really important to that deck, and it's a 1-drop. So they won't be able to add another mana with this as well. I wonder if next turn I might even just leave up Counterspell. Land? Another Counterspell. I think I'm just going to pass. I can end up turn Brainstorm if I don't have to Counterspell. But I think it's fine just to wait on Ninja in this instance. Because they're going to have to go for something. Could have got greedy and gone for Brainstorm to try to hit land, but I don't want it. I don't like to do that. I don't like to do that when I don't feel like I have to. Do I need to stop on the opponent's main phase? Second main? I don't think so. Land? Another Ninja. Alright, I'm just going to leave up Counterspell again. They're probably going to have to go for something relevant. And I can Ninja next turn. Like if they play Overgrown Battlement or another Axebane Guardian or Lead the Stampede, those are all things I'd love to counter. And we have great sideboard for this matchup. Korean Ranger. That's annoying, but I'm actually going to let that resolve. Yeah. Counter this. Oh, okay, they're just untap it just because they can for free. All right, now let's go for Ninja. It sucks we're not hitting lands. I could have gone for Brainstorm first, but Ninja this. Please land. Mountain would be sick, but that's asking a little much, considering we only have two. Fall from favor is good, but need to find another land at some point. Kind of brutal that we haven't. They have another Lead the Stampede or Winding Way. I get kind of wrecked here. So Rebel Fort. Oh, Valakut Invoker. So they're the combo version. Okay. I don't really care about this yet. I might just be doing this for free again. Oh, attack for one, sure. I can't attack with this right now. Pyroblast. That actually can do something against the combo version. Alright, we gotta draw lands at some point, right? No! Come on! That's so tilting. I can Brainstorm, but then I only see one more card deep. I can Brainstorm next turn. God damn. I think, yeah, the opponent only has two cards, but I think I just go for another Brainstorm. Try to hit a land, just hope the next card down is a land. So brutal. God damn. Okay, that's a land. It's Ash Barrens. So brutal. The good news is I can shuffle two cards away. I think it's Pyroblast. And maybe Augur. Then I just pass the turn. I have to discard a card. God damn. There's no way I can play Ash Barrens. I need to get a red source. Do I discard another Augur? Could discard Augur, Fall from Favor, or Ninja. Maybe Ninja. And then on my next upkeep, I'm going to cycle Ash Barrens to shuffle those two cards away, get Mountain, and then try to kill something. Boarding Party. Okay. Into Winding Way. So I kind of have to hope they miss on this Winding Way. And they didn't. They hit 3 creatures. Oh, that Crusher was part of the Cascade. Okay. I mean, it's going to be tough to come back now. We just missed on lands too many times. It was pretty brutal. Get land, draw land. Okay, drew another red spell. So we know their hand is Queen Ranger, Overgrown Battlement, Caretaker, blank blank, if I'm not mistaken. I could actually attack and draw a card here. Yeah. So I can kill this, which I'm going to have to do. And then they're going to play Overgrown Battlement. And then I can kill that. What we really want to draw is another red source, like another Ash Barrens or another Mountain. So then I can kill 2 things next turn. Oh, god damn. I forgot about Queen Ranger. It's actually, yeah, this is bad, but I can take a hit off this and I can just kill this now. I seem to always forget about Ranger. It's kind of brutal for me. I wonder if I go Abrade or if I go Bolt. If I draw a 1-drop that's blue, I'm going to want to cast it for sure. Let's just Bolt it. Nice. I think bottom. Need to hit lands. And if they attack with this, I'm going to take it. They don't have that much mana yet. I 100% like have to hit land though, because I need to be able to Skred Overgrown Battlement, because that takes them off like 1,000,000 mana. Now they're gonna Quarian Ranger. Oh, another Overgrown. Okay. So we know they have a Quarian Ranger in hand. Not gonna block. Bolt. Okay, so I attack with Ninja. They block, I can just bolt it. And then I can Spellstutter Sprite like the Quarian Ranger or potentially a draw spell. Oh, they can untap here. Duh. They choose not to. That's good for me. Gotta remember fucking Quarian Ranger. Right, let's bolt this. Or do I even care about that? Because they're gonna have another one. I think I do need to bolt this. And then pass the turn. I have to block this now. This is Winding Way. Yeah, I get to Spellstutter Sprite it. That's huge. They should have attacked first. Because now I had 2 fairies to block that, and I can chump the boarding party now. Lead the Stampede? Or is this just like a Dino or Crusher? Okay. They have 2 cards left. One of them is Quarian Ranger. I was gonna say I can, if I draw a land, I can kill Quarian Ranger and then fall from favor of the Crusher, but I can't even now because I have double Ranger. I think I'm dead. I just felt like with any reasonable finding lands, I should have been able to win this game. Ooh, this gives me a chance because I go chump, block, and now I can go. Oh, they have 1,000,000 mana for this Vivian's Grizzly, unfortunately, but if I draw land here, now I can go Skred Quarian Ranger, fall from favor Augur or Crusher. But see if I draw land. If not, then I just can't do anything. Okay, we did. So our line's pretty straightforward. Kill that. They should not have attacked with Quarian Ranger. 100%. Fall from favor this. And then I have to chump the boarding party. And make an attack with this and take the Monarchy. So still looking terrible. And they hit. Okay. We're fighting through, but we just Winding Way. Boarding party? Yeah, that'll do it. I mean, opponent drew decently, and we just got stuck on our 2 lands. We had the counter spells going, but then we just floundered for way too long. I'll just let them attack. Okay. They got us that time, but we have some great sideboard. Flame Slash, Sandstorms. I don't think I want Cannonades. I don't think I want Hydroblasts. Pyroblast kind of Mole Drifters, but I don't think I need those. So I think I just set out one more card. I think everything else in the main deck is decent. I guess Cannonade doesn't kill much, but mopping up like multiple Quarian Rangers is good. Although I think just with all this burn, I think I'm fine. I can also side out a Ninja just because while Ninja's good, they have so many blockers for it. It's like a lot of times I think I'm just going to have to attack in the air. And it dies to Sandstorm. I don't know if I said that. Hydroblast counters Cannonade and Pyroblast. They have Pyroblast. I don't want to set out like that many of my ninjas. It's still a decent way to get card advantage. That was just rough. All right, this hand looks good. Turn 1 Preordain, turn 2 leave up Spellstutter or Counterspell. And then putting cards in the yard to get to Sandstorm seems nice. Have a Skred to kill something. This hand looks great. Need to find a red source, but that's not too hard. We have 9 ways to get red mana in the deck. 4 Ash Barrens, 3 Terramorphic Expanse effects, and 2 mountains. And every look we have 9 out of 53 or less. So we get a lot of looks through the Preordain and everything else. This is why, like, I think in general, just blue is just so much better. Like, yeah, this Walls deck is powerful. I was actually almost going to play it today. It's really fun too. However, just getting like Brainstorm, Preordain, Ponder, those cards, they increase your consistency like tenfold just because you can keep these like 1 land Preordain, Faerie Seer hands, 2 land Preordain. Like, I'm very likely to be able to function well because cantrips are so busted. Not to mention just like the other blue cards like Counterspell are very good, but the cantrips is really what does it. All right, we don't need bolts. Land is fine. It's not a red source, but land is still fine. All right, no 1-drop from the opponent. I'll probably counter any 2-drop. Other island's not great actually. Doesn't really do much. Hopefully they like play a 1-drop this turn. That would be ideal. Battlement, I'll just counter. They're low on resources. Okay, nice. Just cycle this. Now, okay, they don't play anything. That's good. I guess I could have played Spellstutter Sprite there. I think I'll just play a Brainstorm. Maybe we'll get a shuffle effect. No, we don't. But we do hit Augur. So I can put back land Skred, and then I shuffle away a land with Augur and guaranteed hit Skred. I like that. I won't have Spellstutter up, but that's fine. I'll have Skred up. Sweet, looking good here. Opponent just mulliganed a lot. We have double Sandstorm. We can't cast it yet because you need 7 cards in yard for it to have any effect, but it's pretty easy to get to Threshold. Drawing a random card. Another Spellstutter. Now if they played a 2-drop next turn, I would most likely just double Spellstutter it. I can also just fall from favor my Augur here. Yeah, I like that. Then I just start drawing extra cards, and it's hard for them to take the Monarchy with that deck. This might be greedy, but I think it's good. I feel like if I just take this line, feel like I'm really, really tempted to win from here. Faerie Seer, that's actually a good one. Good with the Monarchy because you get to scry 2 and then end of turn draw a card. Excuse me. Brainstorm. And I can go Brainstorm and into Faerie Seer if I want to bottom some stuff. Alright, I guess I just do not need all of this. The old Brainstorm, bottom, bottom. What I wanted to find was lands, but I didn't. Classic, this match. Can't find lands. No matter how many cards we see. I mean, we did keep a 2-lander on the play, but still. No, I don't need to flash into Fairy. Ninja's nice. Let's just ninja this back. Opponent's not doing anything, they just discarded a Crusher. Wow. We cannot hit lands to save our life. Yeah, Counterspell's got to be good enough. Top. Bolt you. I'll still have to discard a card. But I think this is good. I don't want to show them Swirling Sandstorm for sure, so I am not going to discard one of those. Just discard an Augur. Don't need Augur, I don't think. Okay, opponent hit land. Activating Guardian Share. Just kill that. Okay. Yeah, there was no way I was showing Swirling Sandstorm, that's for sure. Do not want them to play around that. We're on the draw here, but that's okay. I think I like this build. Let's run it. Having like a second Flame Slash would be nice as well. Ooh, nice. The 4 removal 3 spell hand. Opponent's on the mulligan as well. That deck mulligans a lot. Again, really powerful, can draw a bunch of cards, but you're a 14 forest deck. So yeah, you're gonna mulligan a lot. Turn 1 Tinderwall, kind of scary actually. Just gonna plan on cycling this Ash Barrens, even though I could Brainstorm Shuffle. My hand is already really good, so I'd rather just get my mountain here. Overgrown Battlement? Oh, Rebel Fort? Oh, Axebane. Alright, resolves. I can kill that. So I can just get a 2-for-1 here. Basic land cycling. I guess I could have even gone Brainstorm and then upkeep to it to shuffle, but like I said, I don't even really want to shuffle away cards in my hand yet. So I'm not doing that actually. Maybe I'll play get another 1-drop I want to play. Exactly. Okay. Bolt this, play Faerie Seer, pass. And then if they just play another defender, I can even consider just fall from favoring it. Oh man, I want these. Top. They're not lands, but they're spells that can kill like pretty much everything they play. Now I just can counter the draw spells they play and I'm good to go. Maybe I was supposed to put the other card on top. Do I Flame Slash this? I think so, because then that prevents them from boarding party. Flame Slash used to be like the go-to Pauper red removal spell, because there was like used to be more Spire Golems and stuff going around and more like Mirror Enforcers. So this was like the red removal spell that could kill everything. Could just let that resolve and then fall from favorite. I like it. I'm gonna Brainstorm now. I was gonna say to try to hit lands, but I cannot hit lands no matter what I do, I guess. Okay, it doesn't matter what I put back. This gives them an opportunity to like resolve something, but now if I untap, I can just kill anything else they play. They don't lead the Stampede right now. I'm in a really good spot, yeah. Okay. I gotta draw lands eventually. 6 mana. I feel like they have like a boarding party in hand. Yeah. I'll run this out. I just might have to discard if I don't. Playing Augur seems like incredibly greedy. I'm not going to do that, but I am going to just bolt the opponent, I think. Yeah. I don't want to have to discard. And I do want to have a quicker clock. Okay, there's a land. Nice. Elvish Mystic resolves. They could have a Dino in hand. Dino I can deal with. Kill their 1/1. I could have not even done that and just left back a creature to block it. Quad Counterspell in hand. Sure. Ninja, that's nice. I can ninja back a Spellstutter Sprite. Winding Way, yeah, right. Not gonna happen. This one's beginning to look pretty locked up. Already played a land. I think I just discarded this. Overgrown Battlement. Concede. Nice. I mean, we had it there. We have 7 cards, trip, counterspell, double Skred. That's what can happen with this deck, like a mulligan or two, and then you fight through like some removal spells and a couple counters, and then you just don't quite function. You're kind of just stuck floundering. When that deck draws well, it can really crush these blue decks, but to consistently draw throughout a tournament, draw well, is tough. Nice. 3-1 here going into round 5. Losing round 2 against Mill was rough. Let's see what Poker Wizards is at right now. Where are they? Oh, they're right down here. They're 2-1, and they're 0-1 against Modern Monkey right now. Okay, so that's fine. Again, 3-1, nice. See you in round 5. Just started the round, just clicked OK once. Kept this hand on the draw. This hand's not too bad, actually, because especially drawing that Spellstutter Sprite was nice. Both of these cards aren't bad. Especially because Augur blocks Lava Runner. I know they can just kill Augur. I could just bottom to try to draw lands, though. Probably best. I know Counterspell is good in this matchup, but still. We unfortunately have 2 Pyroblasts in our deck, but we'll get some Hydroblast going in the next games. Okay, we need to draw a red source. We can kill that. Take 1. No red source yet. Just leave up Spellstutter and Counterspell here. I know we're going to take some damage here, but there's nothing we can do. I don't want to play Faerie Seer and Preordain yet. Rather leave this up. Like if they just go like land, Searing Blaze or something, we just get to Spellstutter Sprite it. That's pretty nice. Chain Lightning my face. Untap. I mean, I can just go for the Spellstutter Sprite on the Chain Lightning. That way I can't get, like, whether they bolt one of my fairies, I'll still be able to counter something. I think this is worth. Just because I can counter something with this, almost guaranteed, because even if they bolt one of these, I still have a fairy in play to counter the Chain Lightning. But if it was like a 2-drop, not necessarily, and if I just let this resolve and then they just don't play another spell, it's really bad for me. Yeah, so they're bolting this, but I still get to counter Chain Lightning. They might have not realized that this still happens. I'd much rather them bolt my fairy than my face. I get hit for 2 and then 3 more, down to 14. Maybe more than that. I don't want to see second Lava Runner here. Skewer is bad too. Skewer my Faerie Seer? Interesting. Now I kind of wish I had the Augur. I need to answer this. But I also can just try to find a red source, kill this, maybe deal with this somehow. All right, multiple Faerie Seers. At 14, 13 essentially. They're at one card in hand though. I could just go. I think I just lead weirdly Preordain because if I find a red source, I'm probably gonna want to kill like one of these now. All these cards aren't bad. I could just draw Augur and play it. I think that's what I need to do because then I can just block this. Then next turn I could play Faerie Seer and leave up Counterspell. Still at 13, which isn't bad. And I do need to just draw Mountain. If they go like land, Searing Blades, that's bad, but could potentially still win from there. It's not looking great. We'll probably draw Pyroblast, bolt my Augur. Okay. I mean, they've killed all my creatures. So they're doing the thing. Oh, suspend Rift Bolt. Okay. 0 cards in hand, and I'm down to 9. But I can counter the Rift Bolt. Okay, let's go Faerie Seer. Red mana, please. No, bottom, top. Oh, no, I'm not drawing this turn, which is unfortunate. I think I'm gonna get a little greedy. Bottom, Brainstorm. There's another land and another Augur. The thing is, if I just Augur now, they're just gonna kill it. So what I can do is I can put back Bolt plus another random card and then just play Counterspell. Then next turn draw a card and then Augur into Bolt. All right, I think I like that. So I'm taking some more damage here. I just don't think I'm going to be able to kill them in time. The opponent took an interesting line. I mean, they can, if they draw some lands, I can win this. Do need to find a red source at some point, though. Just going to counter this Rift Bolt. I could have left the Faerie Seer on top in order to get more of a board presence. Maybe I should have done that. I think I actually have to take here, as bad as that is. I have to hope the opponent like draws some lands, otherwise I'm not going to win. Yeah, Pyroblast here probably. Just cast Rift Bolt, then I go to 1. I don't think I can win. I have to kill this and deal with this. I don't think there's any way, right? I have to literally kill this turn. And deal 19 damage before they draw any way to deal 1 damage to me. Just don't think this is happening. All right. They got us. Want all this. Let's see. This is the list they played not too long ago. Ooh, multiple Firebrand archers. That's interesting. Electrickery, Flaring Pain. So they can bring in Keldon Marauders. And they don't have any Pyroblasts. So they can bring in Electrickery and Keldon Marauders. Or they can just not sideboard. Okay. Definitely want these 4 cards. These cards are great. I don't think I want these like Wraths or anything. I could bring in Flame Slash as well. But I think my other removal spells are better than those. Fall from Favor is not great, actually. It's not. It's not terrible. But maybe I only need like 2 of them. Inside out a Faerie Seer as well. Or maybe I want Faerie Seer just to get more presence down. Even though they could have like Electricities in their deck. It is a little bit low impact. It's good with Spellstutter Sprite though. Could set out double Fall from Favor just because they're not going to have that many creatures. I mean, it is good if I get a Fall from Favor down, but it's 3 mana also. Wonder if I even just want Flame Slash and don't want Fall from Favor at all. It's not even good against Thermal Alchemist either. So it's okay against Lava Runner and it's not good against Archer. Yeah, Fall from Favor seems bad. I guess Flame Slash doesn't seem that great either. I have a lot of removal already. Oh, even the 1 Fall from Favor, I think. Maybe I just want the cheaper card. Alright, let's do the cheaper card against Burn. Yeah, Sand looks good. Gonna lead Fairies here and try to Ninja on turn 2 most likely. My other option is to turn 2, cycle Ash Barrens and play Skred. I think I'll run this out though. Bottom, top. Looks good. If they have a good draw, we could still lose, but feeling good about this game. I mean, this is another matchup similar to the last matchup against Walls, where if they don't draw that well or they have like some bad mulligans, it's gonna be rough for them. Now this is interesting actually, because I can just kill their Lava Runner right now, or I can just Ninja right now. I think I like killing the Lava Runner because I want to just stay at as high of a life total as possible for myself. Be nice to get Ninja down and draw a card though. But then if they go land Searing Blaze, it's just pretty bad for me. I guess that's bad regardless. At least I get 1 card and I get my Ninja out of my hand. No, I just don't want to take literally like any damage if I can help it. I like this line. I'll cycle for Island, and next turn I can consider ninjaing. I can counterspell later. I couldn't counterspell this turn anyway. Depending on what they do here, I can also not even ninja next turn and just leave up counterspell. Another Lava Runner, okay. Passing the turn. Cycle Ash Barrens, get Island. Ooh, another Skred is great. Now I'm definitely gonna Skred this and leave up Counterspell. Electricity, my thing. I think that's fine. I'm just gonna trade. I'll just plan on ninjaing later at this point. I don't want to counter the Electricity to try to ninja next turn when I could just counter like a Thermal Alchemist here or something that's actually relevant. Yeah. Could just tap out for Ninja, but I don't really like that either. I'd rather counter 1 more time. And if I draw an Augur or Spellstutter Sprite, then this is just going to be or counter something and then tap out for Ninja if I don't draw anything. But okay, just gonna pass again. Chain Lightning. That one I can just let resolve. It's just 3 damage. It's not like a recurring damage source or anything. Needle Drum? I think I just let that resolve as well. Kind of weird, but I like it. Yeah, because they could draw lands off the Needle Drop, I think I want to counter like the relevant spells, like they're down to 2 cards. Now I could consider countering this second one and then just tapping out for Ninja. I know they could have random cards that aren't as good, but if they don't have an answer for this, just let it resolve. Okay, Blue Blast is great. Now I probably want to counter pretty much anything, and then if I draw any land, I'll be able to Ninja with Blue Blast up. Yeah, let's just counter this. Because if this comes into play, then it's guaranteed at least 2 damage, and I probably have to kill it. And if I don't have any answer for this, it's 2 mana for 5 damage. Oh, tap land is annoying there. I have to just not play Ninja this turn. But now if they go for like Bolt Me, I'm just going to let that resolve. If they go for like a recurring damage source, I'll probably have to counter it. Yeah. Then I think I'm going to just shuffle here. I know I could draw Brainstorm, but I want to have more mana available to me. Hydroblast? Counterspell. Alright, I'm going to keep waiting. I think going for this like longer game favors me. And they definitely have stuff they could resolve that's annoying. Island? Spellstutter. Spellstutter's good. Now I can even consider just end of turn Spellstuttering just to be able to get this Ninja going, because I also have a counterspell to protect. Oh yeah. If they try to kill Spellstutter while it's on the stack, I'm definitely going to try to counter. I want this to survive. So I can Ninja. I'll counter that. Kind of weird, but... Maybe I should have just countered this, because now they have a 2/2 haste. Yeah. We drew land. That was bad. Now if they have another burn spell, I just lose. They've also only drawn 3 lands. I've drawn 6. 4 lands. Searing Blaze. God. Should have countered this. I should have Terramorphic too. I have to actually go down to 6, I think. I should have let the Electric resolve and then counter the Lava Runner. Definitely a mistake. Taking is pretty greedy here, but I think it's actually right. No! Don't do it. Oh man, that was brutal. Hate losing to burn. I took out some Hydroblast from the sideboard, but if I had countered this, I would have been in a much better spot, I think. Still would have been rough. They're still at 19, but they just drew a good amount of lands to spells and had a 7-card hand there. So pretty brutal. Now we're 3-2. So I think our tiebreakers are not going to be great. There's 2 rounds left. Even if I win, I probably can't top 8, but I can still try to place highly. I can still try to win my last 2 rounds, so I'll see you in round 6. Round 6 against Lolo Polo 2001. I don't know how to say that. I think I know who this is, though. We'll see what they're on. Would you like to play first? Yes. Unfortunately, I have to mulligan this hand. If this was Island, I could keep, but I can't keep, actually. Brutal. Sucks when this kind of stuff happens in a challenge. Like now we're 5, potentially less cards against 7. I don't even think I can keep this 5. Like, this doesn't even function. Alright. Keep this hand. I think I have to put back, as weird as it is, I can put back Preordain, Brainstorm, Spellstutter Sprite. Could also put back Ash Barrens and just try to draw a land off Faerie Seer. Alright, I like that. I'm gonna put back these and then just try to Spellstutter Sprite and like win this game somehow. Not looking good though. Pretty unfortunate. I don't think I could have kept any of those hands. Okay, let's go top, top. We'll try to just Spellstutter on 2 and hope that's good enough. Mulligan to 4 was just so brutal there. Alright, looks like we may be up against maybe blue-black Delver. So I just have to hope they like try to play any spell and then I get to Spellstutter it. This is going to be so tough though, just being down this many cards. Could also be up against mono blue. Snuff out. Okay, it's blue-black. So I can't even snuff out. If they just go fetch and then snuff out right now, I just get wrecked actually, because I can't even counter a snuff out. Preordain. Well, I'm going to snap Spellstutter that's for sure. They can stuff out, but then I still get to counter this, because I'll have 2 fairies. Okay. Then I probably just jam Augur next turn. And then I attack. Okay. These are all good cards. Problem is if I take a red spell, I don't have a red source yet. But I don't know if Brainstorm is even that good. Skred is good, but Pyroblast might even just be better. I wonder if I just take Brainstorm just to try to be safe. I think I do. I think I'm just already so far behind on my mulligan to 4 that I just need to at least take a card I can cast. If I take a red card there, well, it's good. Like, if I draw a red source like an Ash Barrens, Mountain, or something, and I'm able to kill Delver, it's good for me. I also could take a red card and then just never be able to cast it at all. So I'll just take the Brainstorm, even if it's not great. Alright. Let's just cast Brainstorm now. Alright, so I can Preordain here. So I'm gonna bottom probably 2 cards. Which ones though? Ninja's maybe a way for me to get back in this game. I think I need Spellstutter in order to get Ninja going. While Counterspell would be good, it's like I'm not gonna beat this Monarchy by just like drawing a Counterspell. Pretty rough here. Could have just left up Spellstutter for that turn, but I also don't think I'm going to win if I do that. Yeah. I mean, I probably just can't win now. But I probably couldn't win as soon as I mulligan to 4, so that's pretty unfortunate. Felt like I prepared pretty well by having the Pyroblast for these type of matchups in my sideboard, and I'm kind of just getting punished when I play against them. Just go bottom. Pass. I already have a Spellstutter. I think drawing a second one's not going to really even be that good. I'm also just getting hit for 4 every turn. Turn 1 Delver flip against them all to 4, just too much. Oh, they have ninja. Well, if they ninja this and then recast, I could counter this and take the monarchy. That's what I'm going to go for, but it's going to be too much. Now I have to hope they don't have any lands and they just play Faerie Seer. I counter it, take the monarchy, and then do something. Okay, they have another land. Gonna try to counter this for sure. Maybe they have another Faerie Seer. Okay. They have Snuff Out. Okay. Brutal. Just cast this. Ugh. Come on. Gotta go with this one. Not a fan. Don't think I have any outs here. Snuff Out's a pretty sweet card in this deck, though. 0 mana, just destroy a creature for 4 life. Alright. We get to bring in 3 more of these. Flame Slash might be decent. I guess Flame Slash is not even that good. But we do want Dispels. If I can click on them. Then we can go down on these. Even some Faerie Seers aren't quite as good. Because I take out Faerie Seers, sometimes I like to take out one ninja. And they have augurs and stuff. I like to sideboard like this generally, I think. Could sideboard out like one Preordain. I could keep the bolts. But I have all the Pyroblast now. I don't want to be like insanely flooded on that effect. I think I want all the fall from favors. Could keep one more Faerie Seer, but I think it is the most low impact card. I like going down like on the ninja package a little bit and just having more interaction. Yeah, I like this. Get to bring in a bunch of 1 mana counter spells and just can keep all of our removal. Let's go game 2. Alright, game 2. Let's be on the play. Let's hope to not mulligan to infinite. Keep this hand. I want to get red source. And I think honestly I should. I have Pyroblast that are really good draws. Not only that, I can still Spellstutter into Ninja. And I might want to just bolt their Delver. They're on a mold of 5. I can draw Island a lot more easily than I can draw Red Source. And just because I have this bolt and I can still do 2 things, I think it's better to get Mountain. These counterspells will be good later as well, so I stick with the plan. Okay, Mountain. Pass the turn. I'm not going to just play a Spellstutter Sprite right now. But I will try to counter anything they do. Okay, Swamp. So they could have Snuff Out, but that's true regardless. Augur of Bolas. Okay. Can they hit? Let's see. I think I'm just going to run out Spellstutter and then Ninja it. Try to draw land. And they put Dispel into their hand. That's a good one. Snuff Out would be brutal for me. Okay. I'm going to attack, Ninja, and then bolt this now. If they go for Snuff Out, do I counter it? Maybe. I'm not going to fall from favor quite yet. If I Ninja and they have Snuff out, I get kind of wrecked actually. I could just bolt this and leave up Counterspell. I mean, they would have to have exactly Snuff out. And I get to return my Spellstutter Sprite, which is good as well. Just gonna do this. Do they have it? Yeah. It's kind of brutal. But I'm still up in this game, I think. I think that was just worth like the tempo play to do. Another ninja. Another ninja's good. Can just end up turn Spellstutter Sprite. They have a Dispel in hand we know about. Just run this out. I'm gonna try to ninja. Leave up island. This way if I do connect and draw island, I can counterspell or Spellstutter Sprite. Better than if I draw a red source or red spell. Nice, I connected. That's huge. Wow, all the fall from favors. Pretty clunky. I'm not even like that insanely far ahead. By connecting, that is huge, but okay. Well, I can fall from favor and I have infinite fall from favor, so if they have snuff out, again I might lose, but let's just do this. Come on. Don't have, oh my god. No! I did not want to go wait till end of turn, Spellstutter Sprite, let them draw another card, and then try to take the Monarchy. God damn. Can I draw an island? No, Red Blast though. Alright, so I'm going to end of turn Spellstutter Sprite with Red Blast up. Problem is that's not even like that great. Okay, I'm going to just counter this. I think I'm just going to counter this too. Cycle Ash Barrens, sure. I didn't want them to be able to brainstorm, like fetch there, or just even like draw what they need. They might not have another removal spell for this. And if they play any creature, I can fall from favorite. Okay, they do get to draw a card here. Okay. Just so brutal. Okay. Feels bad. I can still take control of this game, but they've already drawn so many cards off the Monarch, and I'm stuck on lands. I can't like protect these fall from favors at all. Now they just need like basically any counterspell, and I'm just like screwed. Shinobi. Okay, the good news is I can probably fall from favor that and have it resolve. I know they have Dispel in hand. I think I just discard double counterspell. Pretty good Shinobi. If they go island, leave up counterspell, I'm wrecked. Oh, brutal too. Damn. I have to fall from favor of the Shinobi, then they take the Monarch from me. So bad. See what I draw. Preordain. Okay, I can fetch end of turn. I also know they have Dispel. And I know they have Spellstutter Sprite. So they can just flash in Spellstutter to take the Monarch back again. Just that removal spell, they went, just being able for them to go fall from favor my thing, and then when I try to fall from favor back and they have a 0 mana removal spell, was just so brutal. Yeah, it felt pretty rough, like there was just nothing I could do. I could have like not ninja'd at all, but I mean, of course I'm gonna ninja. Okay. Can I come back here? Brainstorm. So I have to let this resolve. I know they have a Spellstutter Sprite. I have to try to counter that. They're just flashy in Spellstutter Sprite. All right. So I have to counter this and hope they don't have second Spellstutter Sprite. Oh, I know they have Dispel. Damn. Unless they shuffled it away, but I don't think they would have. So I think I just lose. Oh. Now they counter this and then counter this. All right, that's game. That felt really bad. From 3-1 to 3-3. I honestly don't even think I misplayed it. I just like got wrecked by them having literal fall from favor into snuff out. Maybe I could have played around that somehow. But man, that felt real bad. Now I'm just 3-3 in the challenge. I have to win my last one to even like top 32. All right, see you in round 7. Welcome to round 7, the final round. We're into Rob85TX. They mulligan to 6, and we're going to mulligan to 6 as well since we have 0 lands. This has been a pretty rough league overall, honestly. I'm going to keep this hand. But yeah, it's been a pretty rough challenge. It's not a league, but yeah, pretty rough challenge. Just like 3-1, we're feeling all right. Felt like I kind of misplayed against the mill deck in round 2, and then felt pretty unlucky to lose the last 2 rounds to Burn and to blue-black Faeries. I know, like, I got kind of crushed against blue-black, even when they mulliganed to 5. I just lost to the fall from favor snuff out play there. But I feel like just like haven't drawn that well overall. Maybe I should just go back to mono blue. That deck just like felt really consistent and the draws were good. I'll keep this though. I'm deciding what to put back. I think I might even want to just put back Brainstorm. It's kind of weird, but I don't think I want to go Island Brainstorm and then like upkeep shuffle or anything, because I want to just go like Island and then end of turn Ash Barrens for Mountain and then T2 Augur. And then T3 I can either play another Augur or a Ninja, and having the fall from favor seems pretty good. So let's just go with this. Hopefully just naturally draw some lands. So this looks all right. Looks like the opponent's on Affinity, most likely. Land go is not scary. And I'm not going to Brainstorm Shuffle right now. Just going to cycle this Ash Barrens. Prism? Yeah. That resolves. I looked up a list. It looks like they just 5-0'd with an Affinity list, so I'm going to just put them on that at this point. Let's see, I can show you the list. This is like what it looks like they're on, is my guess. So just fall from favor, the Thraben Affinity, basically like Jeskai Affinity, pretty standard Jeskai Affinity list. Some Pyroblast on the side that they're going to bring in, and maybe some Dispels. So that's what we can expect. Get Mountain, play Augur. Ooh, Abrade. Abrade is interesting, really interesting. I can just Abrade Seeded the Synod right now. I don't hate that. Then next turn, I can draw a card for turn, and then I can even Brainstorm, try to hit land, and then play Augur if I do. Let's go. Just 2 mana, kill a land. I also get to bring in triple Gorilla Shaman in this matchup, which is why I have them. It might be too many because this deck isn't seeing as much play anymore. But I mean, between like Burn, Walls, Affinity, you need some hate for all like these popular matchups, and you still need the extra Pyroblast for blue decks. So, all right, them having another land is not perfect, but still don't hate just taking them down on mana. All right. Well, of course they draw out of it easily, but that's okay. Just gonna go Augur right now, and then Evolving Wilds, get an island. They're still only on 2 mana, which is nice. Maybe we can Ninja next turn. Maybe we can even Fall from Favor next turn, depending on what the opponent does. So, I like our position. Drawing the Abrade was nice. Only running the 1 Abrade in this list, not the 2. All right. Augur finally resolves. And we hit. Okay, nice. So I can get Counterspell. I kind of like just getting Pyroblast, countering more of the blue draw spells. Let me look at the list again. Oh, wait. Oh yeah, I was like, this is not what they're on. This is what they're on. So their blue spells are Thoughtcast, which they've already cast 1 of, and Fall from Favor, and that's it. So actually I think I just want to get Counterspell. Okay. I could get Preordain as well, but Counterspell seems good. Then I'll just get an island. And then drawing another island would be nice. Core Skyfisher, bounce Pathetic Prism. Sure. Raven Inspector. All right. That's actually annoying because now I can't actually Fall from Favor this, because then if they have Galblast, they can go Prism, Galblast, take the Monarchy. And that's actually kind of bad for me. The good news is I can maybe set up to counterspell the Pathetic Prism, because they don't have any other colored mana right now. Spellstutter Sprite. I think I'm just going to Brainstorm right now. I need to hit a land drop. It's like the story of this challenge. Just need to hit a land drop. All right. Let's see. I can put 2 cards back, play Island. Next turn I want to Augur and then hit off Augur if I can. The only problem is then I would have to put back Counterspell in order to do that. Ooh, what I can do, it might be a little greedy, but I think I'm going to do it. They basically have to play Pathetic Prism here. So I can take an interesting line. I can put back Counterspell, put back Augur. Or I don't even need to put back Augur, it doesn't matter. Put back Counterspell, land, sure. And then I can go play Faerie Seer, play land, leave up Spellstutter Sprite, Spellstutter the Pathetic Prism, because I'll have 2 fairies. And they don't have any red sources right now. Then next turn, play Augur and guaranteed to hit Counterspell. So let's go with that line. Let's put back Counterspell. Oh, then I lose the scry on my Faerie Seer. Alternatively, I can just keep Counterspell in hand and like bottom some stuff off Faerie Seer, like maybe bottom of Fall from Favor. A guaranteed hit exactly Counterspell, is that even that good? It's not even that good. I'm wondering if I want to get rid of this Fall from Favor. Try to draw more like burn spells and stuff. Everything else seems like where I want to be. This is kind of tough. This is a really big decision point. How much do I care about the guaranteed hit on Augur? I guess not that much. And how much do I even care about this other Augur? Because I could just scry that away. I could scry away Augur and fall from favor. Keep these other cards might just be better. It's really tough. I mean, I guess if I just go for the value play, my original line, and guaranteed hit off Augur, I think I can win in the grindy game. I lose the scry on the Faerie Seer, but that's not that big of a deal. Having all my cards are good, and then guaranteed hitting on this next Augur is nice as well. And I think with the cards I have, I think I can win the game. Especially if my opponent's kind of color screwed. If they go like red land and then play Pathetic Prism, I get kind of wrecked with this line, but it is what it is. Top. Definitely weird there, but I think everything I have is pretty decent, and I'll just take 2 off a Core Skyfisher right now. Okay, there's a blue land. Navigator's Compass is actually annoying. I think I need to Spellstutter this to play around a Gallop-Blast, because if I try to Spellstutter the Pathetic Prism and they have Gallop-Blast, I don't get to counter anything. And this way, at least I get to counter like an artifact. And I know that I can play Pathetic Prism here and then play a Gallop-Blast, but I think it is what it is at this point. Yeah, just the fact that then they were going to have Gallop-Blast up if this resolves, it was just too much. Yeah, and here's Gallop-Blast on Spellstutter. Oh, on Augur? Sure. Are they going to attack with Core Skyfisher? No. So I could trade Spellstutter Sprite for Thraben. I actually like that, because then I can just fall from favor this. Yeah, let's go. This is a great exchange for me. I guess if they have fall from favor, it's bad because now I don't have the counterspell in hand. I'm drawing land. So if they have fall from favor here, no, but then I don't even get wrecked because I can also play Augur this turn. All right, let's just play Augur and then fall from favor this unless I want to do something different. So we guaranteed hit off that because we took this certain line, and then I'll attack for 1. I actually don't like the attack with Thraben Inspector from the opponent, especially before in Gallop-Blast. Like, they don't need to attack with Thraben there. It doesn't really do anything. So now we're pretty well set up. We can get Ninja going next turn. And having triple Gorilla Shaman is just absolutely huge. I know they can have these Darksteel Citadel draws, but if they draw any of their other lands and you just get to kill them with Gorilla Shaman, it's so insane. Now they have no mana up. Okay, now I kind of just wreck them. I'm going to Ninja back my Augur for value. This is always a pretty sweet play if you are able to get to this point in the game. I hit for 3, draw an extra card. Yes. Then I go land, Augur. Don't need to try to set this one up. I just want to make sure to leave up Counterspell. And I'll just get another Counterspell rather than a Bolt. So opponent should know that we have double Counterspell, but ooh, Pyroblast, that's actually good. I do really like the main deck Pyroblasts. All right, that resolves. I don't really care that much about Ninja. I just want to make sure to counter other relevant spells that impact the board more. Like, I'm already really far ahead with Monarchy and some creatures, that if I just counter like their Atogs and other things that actually matter, like if they core Skyfisher here, I just counter that. but Chromatic Star can let resolve. If they Thoughtcast here, I think I just counter that. Because then I can just get far enough ahead on cards. Okay, well, doesn't matter. I think I'm just going to Brainstorm just to use my mana. Okay. So now I can shuffle away this. I kind of want Skred. But I have like so many counters. Maybe I just don't need it. Maybe I don't need Preordain. As weird as that is, I think I'm going to do it. Just because I get to keep triple counterspell plus removal spell. And then draw a card per turn and an extra card. Yeah. Don't really need to Preordain right here. That might have been wrong. Maybe putting Skred back would have been correct, but... Oh, this is great. Another ninja would be a good draw. So keeping Preordain is fine for that reason. Just use the Pyroblast because they don't have that many blue spells. Oh, they're drawing from Clue, sure. We just have so many counters. It's a Galvblast. Just Spellstutter that. Monarch just too strong, as we also saw in the last round. Are they just going to try to play a Tog? They just have to wait for the stack to clear if they are. Oh, Fling. Fling onto my Faerie Seer. I mean, I can counter this Fling. Just keep a Faerie Seer around, but I just don't care about Faerie Seer at all, right? That was a weird play. Maybe they thought that would counter my Galvblast or something? I don't really know. But now I still just have double counter. Ooh, nice. That's good. Spellstutter Sprite is just such a good card right now. Pauper. And there's Ninja. I hope anyone watching has enjoyed this challenge. It's been really fun to play. Right, let's counter this with... I suppose I'll just start with Spellstutter. I could have tapped one island or one mountain there, so I would have double counterspell up, but yeah, I don't think it's relevant with only one card left from the opponent. And then I get to ninja back Spellstutter Sprite here, and then Preordain, I guess. I guess I could Preordain first, but... Actually, I don't even want to Preordain. I'd rather just have double counter up. Yeah, okay. Nice. That was pretty... That felt more like typically like what this deck feels like when you do well. Like I know I like did really well that game, but that's more what it should feel like. All right, I actually like the Hydroblasts as well because if you look at this, this is about what their deck is going to be, right? So, oh no, this isn't it. I keep like if I change the size, it like goes to the wrong deck, which is also a different type of affinity deck, which is weird. But look at their deck. So they have Flings, Galvblasts as red cards in the main deck, right? But then also Togs, obviously. That's like the main one. So they have 10 red spells in the main, but then going to sideboard, they're going to bring in triple Pyroblast. So they're going to go up. They might side out like one Galvblast, maybe the Flings, maybe one of the Flings, but they're not going to side out a Togs, not going to side out all the Galvblasts, and they're going to bring in Pyroblasts. Therefore, our Hydroblasts counter a ton of their important cards. For the same reasoning, they're probably going to bring in some Dispels, and they have Thoughtcasts. I don't know if I want any Pyroblasts, but they're not bad. And I guess they also have Fall from Favors. Okay. So let's see. Let's go back to this game. I think I definitely do want the Blue Blasts. Definitely all the Gorilla Shamans. Dispel is not even bad either. I just don't know if it's good enough. Oh, Flame Slash is actually decent. maybe I just take out Pyroblast just because they don't have that many targets for it. I know they have Fall from Favors and stuff. Could keep in one. Go down like 2 Faerie Seers, a Ninja, Preordain, and a Bolt. Flame Slash might be better than Bolt, and just go with this configuration. So I'm having 1 Pyroblast, 2 Blue Blasts, triple Gorilla Shaman, the Flame Slash instead of the extra Bolt. I could set out both Bolts, because I did take out a Preordain, which is kind of weird. Alright, I just have to submit. I'm not exactly sure. This is kind of a new build with the main deck Pyroblasts. And sometimes I do like Pyroblast in this matchup, but I mean, they're only going to have like 6 blue spells or something. Alright, I'll keep this hand. It's not great, but we have some counterspells. No Gorilla Shaman, so maybe I should have mulliganed. Alright, Fall from Favor is actually good. I want them to just play like either nothing or something not that relevant here. Like, okay, Frogmite. It's actually kind of annoying, just because it's I wanted them to not play a creature yet. Blue Blast is actually good. I have Counterspell up. I'll just take 2. If they don't do anything else, I'll just untap. Obviously, I can't do anything right now. If they Prism, I'll counter it. Dot cast. I'll counter that. I think I can not Fall from Favor quite yet either, because I can wait, counter one more thing, and then Fall from Favor with Blue Blast up, which might be good. Like if they try to Prism here or something, I can just counter that. Ooh, that's kind of scary. And if I ever draw a red source, I can always just kill this as well and wait until Fall from Favor until I'm a little more stable. But I still feel like I'm ahead right now. Okay, that's good. I'm just going to keep waiting, because now I can just get a red source for this Skred if I need. Like taking 2, I don't think is that relevant. Like, yeah, it's bad for us, but I think most likely the game isn't going to come down to taking 6 damage. Alright, I assume they have Pyroblasts and some Galvblasts, most likely. Like, what else would they have? Alright, so now if I Fall from Favor, I can have Blue Blast and Skred up, but I think I'd rather wait one more turn. So I think if I just Faerie Seer here, then next turn I can Fall from Favor with Counterspell and Skred or Blue Blast, or like any combination that I want up. It's bottom, top. Spellstutter Sprite is a great draw. Then I'll just pass the turn. A bunch of cards up. I can cast all 3 of these cards with this mana. I'll just go down to 12. I know that's kind of risky against like a bunch of Galvblasts, but I'm not that scared. I have counterspells. Mere Enforcer. I mean, I can just Skred that. Alright, I'm gonna let it resolve. I can fight over this Skred. Hydroblast. Okay, I'll counter the Hydroblast. Then if they have Pyroblast, I can Blue Blast it. Okay, nice. So now I also have Spellstutter up, which is nice. I guess I can leave up red mana. Let's Fall from Favor this. Nice. Just the fact that that resolved was really good for me. I can safely attack because if they go to like Pyroblast this end of turn, I can counter it. And they probably would have Pyroblasted last turn if they had it. I guess if they play another Mere Enforcer here, it could be annoying. But I doubt they're going to do that. They would have played that last turn. Another Hydroblast. Not ideal, but not bad. We get to draw another card off Monarch. Like, this was so insane. Like, obviously, everyone knows this card's insane, but it was literally just like removal spell on your creature for 3 mana, and I've drawn 2 cards, and I continue to draw. Yeah. I'll try to counter that. They might have white cards in hand. They go for Galblast here. I'm gonna definitely snap off a. Oh, they're gonna fling. Oh, yeah. Electric Racy. That's something we didn't see that we weren't expecting, but they have in the deck. We get to use both of our blue blasts. Yep, sweet. Now they're down to 2 cards, and I get to Augur and draw an extra card off Monarch next turn. This is just working out nicely. Looking like we can secure the 4-3 here. It's not over yet, though. Missed. Oh, drawing Gorilla Shaman would be sick. We don't have any cards left, so if they have like a Tog plus Fling, I think I just lose. But I doubt they're going to have that. Another Fall from Paper is like pretty nice insurance. I can just Fall from Paper that. Let's just lead Augur. Wow. Brutal. Also missing a lot on Augur this this challenge, but again, that's gonna happen with this list. I want to devise like a blue-red list where Augur can hit more. The only problem is like you want to play Spellstutter Sprite, which is a creature, and then because you have Spellstutter, you want a ninja. Then you need a certain number of creatures for ninja, and then you need to play Fall from Paper too. So there's just not enough space for all of it. That's why the low spell count with Augurs in the deck. But all the other spells you need to play, or that you want to play because they're so good, are just so powerful that you you really want to play Augur even with a low spell count. All right, nice. So I'm pretty sure that that was the last round. There was only 73 players, so if I'm not mistaken, it should be 7 rounds. Ended up 4-3. We were in 32nd place at 3-3, so we won. So unless we get incredibly unlucky, we should at least top 32, get our entry back, maybe some chests. I will not move up to 16th, almost assuredly. My tiebreakers are also pretty bad, considering my first round opponent didn't show. So most likely, looks like I just get 5 treasure chests for my trouble, but had a lot of fun. I think the deck is very good. I like my build. Let's just go back to the deck real quick. This is the list. I think moving forward, I don't really know if there was anything I would change. Again, I would like to play more spells. Like, but at that point, you'd have to cut like some of these cards, like Fall from Favor Ninja, maybe even go down to 3 Faerie Seer, and then you're kind of diluting like the main game plan of the deck. You can't really play less lands either, and then you can't really cut Augurs to have more hits for Augur. That doesn't really make sense. So it's just, as you can see, it's pretty tight already. It's hard to fit more cards in, and I do really like my sideboard. Anyway, this is youtube.com/snapbolt. Thanks for watching. I'll maybe pause one more time, come back when the standings are up, and we'll just see what place we ended up in, just for fun. I'll see you then, and then we'll do the sign off. All right. The Swiss is over. Did not top 8 with the 4-3 record, but we ended up in 28th place. So that's good enough for 5 treasure chests and our entry fee back. So not bad. Could have done better. We had those 2 losses after we were 3-1, which were kind of brutal, but had a great time playing this challenge. Going to play in some more challenges, hopefully record them. This is youtube.com/snapbolt. My name is Max. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time.